Look, it's your boy Jay in the building, you know what I'm saying? And one thing that I don't get, right? And I'm gonna just get to the point, is how people real deal have an issue with black people, right? And here's how I know this, right? It's like when you're black, bro, people don't want to fucking leave you alone. Like you could just be minding your business, chilling for real, and you got somebody that's like, "Oh, what do you got going on? What's this here?" Stalking you, right? And it's like, okay, according to science, right? All of our DNA, that means everybody on the earth, right, is 99.99999% the same. And not only that, the cradle of our civilization, right, is Africa. A lot of folks don't like to hear that, but all humans came from Africa, right? The first people on this planet, right, started off black, right? So why the hate? People say it's all because black people are ghetto, all this, that, all. So you don't know history at all, right? You don't know that consequences, right, appear due to the actions of the past, right? So you steal these people, right? You steal people and traffic them to the Americas, right? And once you do that for 400 years, you brutally enslave them to do the work that you should have done. And after that, you don't pay them, right? Mind you, this was like a multi-billion-dollar industry. And guess what? You didn't have to pay for the labor. And so you give them nothing. You say, "Oh, we freed them." Did you really? Because then they entered into what's called wage slavery, right? And not only that, but you use the CIA and the FBI to then terrorize this group of people, right? For the next hundred so odd years. So you continue to persecute them until now. It's still happening, right? If it's not flooding, communities with drugs, right? Or it's psychological operations. Okay, all right. But the issue is what do we say to black people today? Oh, they're lazy. Oh, really? You know what real laziness is? Is stealing a group of people so they can do all the work for you. You want to know the proof of that now? Because you look in today's day and age, right? And what do white people know how to do for themselves? That isn't copied from someone else, even when they do know how to do something. Right. It's only in the realms of administration, right? Management, telling people what to do, right? But just the basis off of their own work. You see, here's the issue, right? Is that when you were the one doing all this work, right? You receive the benefits of that. You know how, right? Because you gain talent. That's why the Mexicans who come here to this country, they cook so goddamn well. And when they work, right, what they make and produce is good. They do it faster. They're reliable. We look at black people, right? American black people. That's why when they make a song, it sounds so fucking good. How is it, right, that in today's day and age, a black teenager can make a song and it go viral across the globe, right? And they're making millions of dollars from the hood, right? Because all the effort didn't just go into a vacuum, right? And also, yes, reincarnation exists, right? Societally, look at the people who were continuously genocided and murdered and over and over and over again. Then people came back. Look at black people. Societally, they're more advanced, bro. They're advanced and more advanced in every other way. When it comes to the music, they're more advanced. When it comes to sports, physical fitness, they're more advanced. Athleticism, intelligence, all kinds. These people literally have been here before. Okay? It's like, think about it. Even spiritually, they're advanced. You go to a black church, you can tell them people, for the most part, love God. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the praise and the worship, it's powerful. That shit would change your fucking life going to a black church. Why is that? Do you think a group of people who can continuously step on another group of people, right, who are the exact same as them, right, down to the DNA, and can justify it, and also use the word of God to justify it as well? Because that's what was going on. They were using the Bible to justify slavery. So you can't tell me that group of people believes in a God. They don't. That's not true. They don't believe in a God. Most of them. And not only that, right? But if to this day we're still getting pushed back, right, for just basic respect and human decency, we're not even asking for anything. It's being commanded, right? And not only that, you notice how that's what we're demanding? Not all the money and the infrastructure, because the shit goes deep, right? But here's what a narcissist will do. A narcissist will downplay the severity of not only what went on, what's going on right now, right? They tell us, forget about it. It was in the past. Well, guess what? Right? 4th of July was in the past. That's some old ass shit. That's from the 1700s. 1776 to be exact. We ain't never forgot about that shit. Or better yet, 9/11. We ain't never forgot about 9/11. Yeah, have we forgotten that 9/11 was also fake? It's fake, right? This country attacked itself to create a reason to justify what they did in the Middle East after, and what they continue to do, not only to other countries, but to American citizens. So if you or a loved one you know, right, died in 9/11, you can thank your government for that. And only that is what they did after. You see, after they did that, then they had the NSA, right, and all of these different organizations stalk you digitally, physically, invade your homes, invade your devices. You take a look now, right, and they're doing everything in their power to force you to age verify because they care about the safety of children. They're trying to make Linux illegal. Google is working with them too, trying to delete Android, the OS, Android. Trying to enforce age verification on your phone, right? On your own computer devices. And if you don't agree, well, it's illegal. But this is for the safety of children. Right. The same government that's enforcing this is the one that's going to let everybody in that list walk free. The same list where they covered up all the perpetrators. And they care about the safety of children. So their response to what was going on, instead of doing what we asked, right? Not even letting out the names, let alone persecution, as they should. They do nothing, they cover it up, they try to distract you, right, from the predators in our governmental system that systematically, ritualistically abuse children on a scale that's almost factory-like. And you mean to tell me that these same group of people who are also in charge of passing these laws that require you to put your ID in to be able to use a device are doing it for the safety of children? It's not because they want to stalk you or track you, right? Oh, well, now that we set this system up, we'll have an ID attached to every device, so now we can collect more data. Yeah, collect more data so they can put you in an artificial intelligence program, right? So they can figure out what you're doing before you do it. Because the American people are retarded. No, we're dumb as fuck. We don't know what's going on, right? Or better yet, so to distract us, right, even further, right? Remember when Pam Bondi got on stage, got on the podium, whatever it was trying to tell us that, well, the Dow is 50,000, right? The Dow is 50,000. Talking about the NASDAQ and the stock market, right? You see, her saying that the Dow is 50,000 means that the economy is better than ever. So the government, to distract us from what was going on in those files on the island, and more stuff that we probably don't even know about. She tells us that the Dow is 50,000. So the same government that will tell you, oh, well, oil prices are going up, that's why gas is so expensive. They're focusing $3.50 a gallon, probably $4. Some people are saying over $6 for a gallon of gas. But because of the economy, right? So how is it that the same economy that just hit a new record by the Dow being 50,000, right? Which means it's doing better than ever, is also doing so bad that we have to pay $6 for gas in some states, huh? Or better yet, $6 for a carton of eggs. How is a carton of eggs costing the same as these overpriced gallons of gas? How does that work? So which one is it? Is it that the economy is so bad that we have to pay out the ass for groceries and for gas? Oh, and that's why rent is going up, right? Because the economy is so bad. Which one is it? See, maybe, just maybe, people just set prices how they want to because they're greedy. Maybe. Maybe think about who owns the gas stations and who owns the grocery stores, because most of them are not mom and pop. They're owned by large corporations. This large corporations that own the gas, that own the groceries, right? Also, that own the properties. It's less, actual landlords, right? Or human beings, and more corporations who own large swaths of properties, right? So what is the real answer? What is the real reason that the price goes up? Is it to induce another financial crisis, a fake financial crisis? Like the 2008 financial crisis that, turns out was induced by Mr. Epstein. Oh, but you know what? Let me stop focusing on this, right? I have to prepare to get drafted to go to war with Iran. Alright? So, fuck what I got to say. I have to go and prepare to go and lay my life down and die for a bullshit cause. So, yeah, I think America is the greatest country on earth. Is there a country greater than this? I don't think so. Isn't this amazing? I just love getting fucked in the ass by my own country. Right? Think about that. So next time you're paying out the ass for groceries and gas and rent and the mortgage, you think about that. You think about what's really going on. Why? Let's ask yourself why. And think real hard. Is everything as it seems? Or are we being lied to on a global scale?